Hi, everybody. I'm Commish Orr. Who's better, a team of American League or National League Hall of Famers, or a team of great players not in the Hall of Fame? Find out now on Baseball Maelstrom. It is April 3rd, and we're here at the Astrodome for the game between the Chicago Docks and the Houston Hoots. Taking the mound for the Chicago Docks would be Curt Schilling, and he will face off against former teammate Randy Johnson for Houston in a matchup with these two one-time aces. Both of these pitchers bringing heat and striking out a good number of batters here. Curt Schilling struck out 10 in this game, and Randy Johnson struck out 8 on his side. The teams kind of went back and forth in this game. There were 5 home runs hit. Jeff Kent hit an RBI double in the second to get Chicago on the board, but in the bottom of the second, Mike Schmidt hit a solo shot to tie the game up 1-1. If we go to the bottom of the fourth, Willie Stargell led off with a triple, and Jeff Bagwell drove him home with a 2-run homer of his own. That put Houston up 3-1. However, in the top of the fifth, Willie Davis led off with a single. Jimmy Rollins drove him in with a double and moved to third on a ground out. Buster Posey walked, and then Gary Carter allowed a pass ball for Jimmy Rollins to score. So that was enough to tie the game 3-3 at that point. Randy Johnson was able to get out of that jam, and going to the bottom of the fifth, Gary Carter made up for his pass ball by hitting a solo shot to put Houston up 4-3 at that point. We go to the seventh. Sammy Sosa hit a solo shot of his own to put Chicago up, to tie the game at 4. And that was enough for Randy Johnson. Randy Johnson came out of the game at that point. Hoyt Wilhelm came in to relieve him. Curt Schilling also exited after 7 innings. Jim Jeffries, Negro League star, came in relief for him, and in the bottom of the 8th allowed a solo homer to Hank Aaron to put Houston up 5-4. Hoyt Wilhelm pitched a solid inning in the 2/3, striking out 3. We headed to the 9th with Rube Marquard coming in for Houston. And there's a controversial play in the 9th inning. After Jimmy Rollins grounded out, Keith Hernandez hit a liner that was originally ruled a catch, but upon review, it was obvious from the replay that he trapped the ball, that the fielder trapped the ball, so Keith Hernandez was on with a single. Buster Posey flew out to right, which would have been the end of the inning without that reversal. Sammy Sosa walked, though, and to put runners on first and second, and then Barry Bonds tripled to put Chicago on top 6-5. Billy Wagner came in to close things out for Chicago. He got Duke Snider to ground out. He struck out pinch-hitting Roberto Clemente. Looked like he was going to have some trouble. Mike Schmidt hit a triple. But Ryan Sandberg flew out to left to end the inning, and Chicago wins it 6-5. We look at the pitching lines, we can see Curt Schilling again, 7 innings pitched, 7 hits, allowed 4 earned runs, but struck out 10. Of course, three homers allowed. On the Houston side, Randy Johnson, 6 1/3, allowing just 6 hits, 3 earned runs. He walked 5, struck out 8, allowed only 1 home run. Hoyt Wilhelm had a strong showing there in relief, but Rube Marquard with the blown save and the loss. Billy Wagner picks up his first save of the season, allowing just that 1 hit in his 1 inning of work. So there we have it. Chicago wins it 6-5 for their first win of the season. Both teams are now 1-2. That's all for now. Subscribe now or head over to baseballmaelstrom.com to follow the action. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Baseball Maelstrom.